Welcome back. In this Random Bits, we're going to have a quick look at Assertforge. This is a program from Kenny, whose asset packs you would have seen I have been using in a lot of my tutorials, these free asset packs. And Assertforge is a tool that he's built that allows you to quickly and easily create game assets in the style that he often uses. So I'll just do a quick walkthrough of it for you. So if we open it up, this is version 1.2.1. It's currently a beta, and I have the standard edition, which is about $19, not the deluxe edition. The deluxe edition is a bit more expensive and comes with a lot more blocks to build with, but I just have the standard edition here. Pretty much the way this works is you have this big grid onto which you can then add all these blocks and build a model for yourself. There is a number of sets of blocks. So we have city blocks, aircraft blocks, vehicle blocks, primitives, and castle blocks, all as standard. And the tool actually allows you to design your own blocks and import them into the tool as well. So to demo this, I'm just going to quickly build some kind of aircraft or spacecraft type thing. So what I'll do is you just click on the block and place it down. I'm going to grab some kind of, you can pan around. These handles here let you move the blocks around, and these smaller handles here let you resize those blocks. I'm going to grab this section here and click it onto there. And then I'll grab some kind of canopy thing, stick it over there. You can pan and zoom. You'll also notice there's some key at the bottom here which allow you to shift and move around the pieces. Let's add some engine widgets there, and I'll just pull it across there, and I'll just add another one. Oops. On there. Oops, wrong block. Actually, yes, let's make it hang over the back. Make it look like it goes faster. See what we got there. Whoops, that's too far. There. Do I want them in the box or out of the box? Let's see. And they're not quite lined up. Forward. Select and select. Let's pull those down like that. All right, and I think it needs some kind of wings, so let's find some wings. What's this look like? Oh yeah, something like that. Pull it back down to there and into there. Yep, that'll do, and grab it again, put it there, and now I'm going to use the rotation keys and the K key, J, find the right one, there we are, H, pull that in, pull that across, pull that up, pull that in. All right, I think that is roughly symmetrical and will do. So as you see, it's quite quick to just clip things together. And there I have my little spacecraft model, which looks pretty good. The other thing that you can do within the tool is you have this paint options where you can effectively paint the color schemes or edit the existing color schemes. So if I'm going to grab the things that are currently blue, and I'm going to shift them into the green, and I'm going to make them a more dark green like that. I think that's pretty good. I think I'll stick with that nice green one. It also allows you to assign textures and patterns and the like to objects. So you can actually do full texture mapping as well, but I'm going to keep this nice as kind of a flat shaded model. So once you've got your model built, what you can do is come over here to the export option, and it supports two flavors of export. You can export as 2D sprites or the 3D models. So if we look at the 2D sprites, you've got a bunch of options here. You can do them as isometrics in various flavors, or top down, left, right. It depends on the style of your game. So I'm going to do them in a 30-degree isometric. You can also choose small or medium or large. I'm going to go for medium-sized assets. And you can tweak the things like ambient inclusion and color filters and heights and things like that. And you can also export batches. So for instance, I'm going to export the model in all 8 directions. And then I'm going to hit Save 8 Files. I'll just stick that on my desktop. Alright, so if I just minimize that now, you'll see that we have our 8 sprites on my desktop. So if I cycle through those, you see I have my sprites in all 8 directions there, ready for importing into your game. Awesome. The other thing you can do, of course, is export as a 3D model. So if I click 3D model, you have the option of doing OBJ files or FBX models, so perfect for importing into Unity. So I'll leave it as FBX, and I will save it onto my desktop again. Alright, and I now have a FBX model and a texture, or a set of texture files in there if you had done custom textures. But if I double click on my model, you will see now that I have the 3D model there that you could import into your game or into Unity or into a another 3D modeling tool for further editing. So you can see you can rapidly build very quickly all sorts of interesting models. To get an idea of what the kinds of things you can do, if we just open some of the default models here, just find where I installed it. Some of the sample models, for instance, another airplane model, very similar to the one I've just built there, or something a bit more complicated like a castle. And you can see you can do fairly sophisticated models. The castle one's probably a good example to use for texturing. So if I go into the texturing space, grab, I think, this white wall there, for instance, and then I say I'm actually going to make that a brick wall. I can then quickly make all of these things brick walls. There's a bit of an overlap there, but you can see that you can quickly go around and texture your models the way you want them to be. Let's see what else I got there. They have some more retro style buildings. You can see that would be perfect for some kind of city based game. Some very nice vehicle ones. So here's a little police car, or some kind of station wagon. And the last sample they have is another spacecraft model. So as you can see, a really neat little program, really great for knocking together really quickly really awesome little 3D models or sprites for your games. So if you'd like to purchase this, you will find it at assertforge.io. And there are currently 2 versions, the $19 version, which comes with the basic set of models or blocks, or the deluxe version, which gives you 50 extra blocks and models to play with. And this is great because this will help support Kenny and his continually releasing of really free quality assets for us to use. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and of course share it with others.